Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Encourage us more to share our video and subscribe if you have not subscribed before. At this point, we have a lot of videos for you to play with. If you come here, you will learn and get any topic solved on mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Just in case, you can leave a comment below if you want to reach us, or you contact us with this line. With this line, you can call us, you can WhatsApp us, and also Telegram is allowed. Either of the three. Okay, I have this. I'm working on latitude and longitude, which is going to be video 2, and distance along great circle. That's what I will be working on, an example on it. Okay, which the next video will be distance along a small circle, which is parallel line, And before you watch this video, kindly make sure for your, for better understanding, to be on the first video first, because I've explained some things on that video, how to locate, how to generate, and so on and so forth. Now, when we are talking about distance along a straight circle, it means distance along any of latitude and distance along the equator only among the latitude. Only among the latitude are called distance along a great circle. Now, that is what you need to understand very, very well. And also the formula is length of arc. We have explained length of an arc in the header, which is going to be theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R. Now, my big R, we call it radius of the earth. This R is called radius of the earth, which is 6,400 kilometers. 6,400 kilometers. That's very, very important. It means anytime you have your R as your big R, which is radius of the earth, we are talking about 6,400 kilometers. Now, with this, let me try to generate some example on this particular part. Example for better understanding. Now, look at this question. Now, look at this question. Find the distance between town A, 0 degree south and 30 degree west, and town B, 0 degree south and 60 degree east. Solution to this problem. Now, when I am talking about something like this, you must know that you have to construct it out. Now, generate your north pole and your south pole. This is going to be your north pole, your south pole, and your west, also west and east. Now, the first one is 0 degree. This is your 0 degree. Zero degree of east. Now, and the second one is 30 degree of west. 30 degree of west. This is going to be 30 degree of west. And the next one is 0 degree of south, which I'm having this, and 60 degree of east. 60 degree of east. Now, we are talking about the distance. We are talking about the distance between this and this. It means the distance is here. here will be the distance we are talking about. I will call this place A, I will call this place B. Now, for better understanding, I can try to have it this way, which I will be having A and B. I will be having A and B. Here will be 30, here will be 60. Now, I've explained in my previous video that when we are on the same location, you will subtract, but different location you will add. It means my theta will be equals to 30 plus 60, which is equals to 90 degrees. That is 90 degrees. Now, the next thing I will do, I will now come to the distance AB will be equals to, distance AB will be equals to theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R. Now we are told, I've told you that my R, which is constant value of 6,400 kilometers. Now it means I'll be talking about 90 divided by 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by my pi. Pi is 3.142 multiplied by 6,400. Now I can start cutting and cut and cut and cut, which by cutting up I'll be having normally some textbook produce, I mean they make it like this, which is gonna be everything will be 2,000, it will be 3,200 pi. 3,200 pi. Now, if I want to go the way they do it in textbook, they will go for log and number and logarithm. Number of logarithm. Now, what I really need is the number here, which I'll be having this number times this. Normally, it will be for better understanding. Pi is 3.142. 3.142. Now, it means 32 under 0, difference of 0. Calculate it to be 3 points because decimal is here 1, 2. Why this one will be what is 0 point. Now, which I will be talking about 50, 51, and also I'll be talking about 49, 72, 49, 47. I mean 49, 72. Now, when I add up together, I will have 4.00 and 20. Now here will be equals to 10,051 now kilometer. It means distance between them is what? 10,051 kilometer. Now this is how it's been presented in some past question. The number I need here is this, but this is the log, this is the number log, which is going to be you can now go for your 0, 0 under 2 different of 2, whatever you get, I think is how you're going to be. That is all about that. Now let me try to generate another example for better understanding, if possible 3 or 4 more for better understanding. Time permits me. This time around I will have to cover this, but you need your help. Please contribute. No amount is small. Marker, board, you need to get a larger board, and also okay, by now look at this question. You'll be able to attempt this question with what I've explained earlier, but for better understanding, let me try to find the distance between G, which is 30 degrees north and 50 degrees west, and H 10 degrees south and 50 degrees west. Now, solution to this problem. Let's try to solve it together. Please, I'm expecting you to be able to solve this by now, at least with what I've explained earlier. Now, let me generate what I need to generate, which is the shape. Now, the poles are so important, which is going to be North Pole, South Pole, West Pole, and East Pole. Now, the first question, which is going to be G, The first location is G. Now, G is 30 degree north, 30 degree north, and 50 degree west. 50 degree west. 50 degree west. That is very good. And the second one is 30 degrees south. 30 degrees south. And what else? 50 degree west. Very correct. That is all. That is all. Now, the location you are talking about is for those that are going for piloting. You will know more about this when you get to your field of study. Okay, with this, I can call this G. I can call this H. I mean, is it H? Yes, that is all. And which I will go, my theta will be equals to what? 30 plus 30, because different locations, south and north. South and north, which will be 60 degree. That is all about that. My distance on HG, it will be equals to theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R, which I will be having my HG will be equals to 60 all over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by multiplied by pi multiplied by 6,400. Yes. Cancelled, year 1, year 6, and year 1, year 3. Now I'll be having normally I'll be talking about my GH will be equals to 6,400 pi divided by 3. 6,400 pi divided by 3. Now, by so doing that, if I should multiply, I'll be having 20 over 7 and over 10 over everything. If I should multiply together, I'll be having you can also go for your pi, and it will be 6 HG will be equals to 6,704 kilometers. That is the distance. Some textbook you can go for logarithm and the number, which is nothing bad in it, by having something like this, number and log, which is not very important to me, but it's good to present your own like that for better understanding. Okay, now with this, let me go for some word problem that can really generate problem if you are not very careful with. Thank you, Jesus. Now, look at this. Okay, look at this word problem. Very simple one, but let's say this can be a positemi exam. Ilupeju and Hado, there are 2 times now, are on the same line of latitude, and Hado is 7 degree degree north of Ilupeju. If the radius of the Earth is 6,400 kilometers, how far is Ado north of Ilupeju along the line of latitude correct to the nearest kilometer, taking pi 22 all over 7. Let's try to work on this particular question. Let's see how it will go. Now, the first thing you have to talk about the distance. We all know that distance is theta all over 360 2 pi big R. Take note of that. Now, since the question is specified, that Ado is 7 degree north of Ilupeju, it means my theta equals to what? 7 degree. It means my theta is 7 degree. Now, the question is specified that Ado is 7 degree north of Ilupeju. Do you get what I'm saying now? That is going to be. Now, it means what I'm trying to do is that, let me try to sketch some things now. I can say that what? I'm talking about location of the same location. Sorry, it's very important. North and south, west and east. Take note of this, is very, very important. Now, it means very important. Now, there are two people, two places, two locations now on the same location. It can go like this, or I decide to have it this way, anyhow you want to do it. Which is going to be, which it will be now. Anyhow you do it, you are good to go. Because the question is what? On the same, and that is not defined. That is going to be what we are talking about. Now, here will be Ado, here will be Ilupeju, here will be Ado, here will be Ilupeju. Take note of that. That is all we need to work on. Now, in generating the sector, it means I'll be having a sector of 7 degrees. 7 degrees. That is the degree. 7 degrees. Since I have it 7 degrees, it means I can now get the distance of Ado Ilupeju will be equals to Ilupeju Ado will be equals to 7 all over 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by 360 6,400, which whatever I do with help of my calculator, I'll be having Ilupeju Ado will be equals to 11 multiplied by 640 divided by 9, which by so doing that I'll be having 782 kilometers. That is all. 782 kilometers. Now let me try to generate another question for better understanding, another word problem that will help us to understand this very, very well. Now, look at this question. Now, look at this question also. Two towns, X and Y, on the equator are on latitude 67 degrees east and 123 degrees east respectively. Question number 1. What is the distance between them along the equator? 2. How far is S from the North Pole? Taking pi 22/7 and radius 6,400. Solution to this problem. Now, if I am to solve this question, the first thing I will do, record that we're talking about equator. Now, it means I will be generating something like this. Once you can draw this thing, and you know how to handle circle, what's the formula for circle, which is going to be length of an arc, you will get others. North, south, west, and east. The first thing you need to do is that we are talking about equator. This will be our equator. Don't forget of equator. The question is being made up of, it means 0 degree. Now, the distance we are talking about, we are on 67 degrees east. This is going to be 67 degrees east and 123. Now, here will be 123. 23 degrees east. Very, very perfect. Now, the next thing you need to understand is location on X and Y. It means this we are talking about X and Y. That's all. That is all. That is all you have to find. And meanwhile, the problem is theta will be equals to 123 minus 67. Do you know the reason why? Because we are talking about the same location, east and east. If it is not the same location, it will be add up. You will add them up. But if it is different location, if it is the same location, you will subtract them. Different location, you will add them up, which it will be equals to, because of east and east, that's why I'm subtracting them together, which it will be equals to, what will it be? It will be equals to 56 degrees. Now, since it's 56 degrees, don't forget, because they are east, that's why I'm adding them. Now, X and Y will be equals to, which is the distance, theta all over 360 multiplied by 2 pi big R, which implies 56 divided by 360 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 22 all over 7 multiplied by 6,400. Now I will start cutting and cutting and cutting. Now it means my distance on X and Y will be equals to 6,259 kilometers. After calculator, I am using my calculator to do that, which I've done that with my calculator. Okay, now with the help of my calculator, I've gotten that number. Now the next thing I will do is that question number 2 is talking about distance. Now distance S to North Pole. Distance S to North Pole. Now, which when I'm asked to, is also distance along great circle. It means a distance along great circle. Now, it means I'm talking about X to North Pole. North Pole. From here to here. That's what I'm talking about. Distance from here to here. That's what I'm talking about. Now, it means my theta on that regard will be equals to, it will be equals to 90 minus 0, which is 90 degrees. Because from equator, which is going to be what? 90 to what? 0 degree. That is what I'm talking about. And I cannot continue by having the distance we are talking about. It means distance S to North Pole will be equals to 90 all over 360 multiplied by 22 all over 7 multiplied by 6,400, which I have this as 3, and I start cutting and cutting. Don't need to stress myself in cutting. I don't need to stress myself, which is 11 all over 2 multiplied by that, which it will be 10,052 kilometers. That is my distance S to North. That is all about that. Now, before I end this part, let me try to generate another example for better understanding. Okay, look at this question. It's also a very simple one. Let's try to work on it. Why I'm interested in the question is in the form of word problem, and let's see how it will go. The question says, an aircraft fly due south. When I talk about due, I think I will explain that on our bearing, from an airfield on latitude 36 degrees north, longitude 138 degree east to another airfield on latitude 36 degree south, and longitude 138 degree east. How do I go? I will go like this. It's good to sketch. It's very, very good. You'll be able to know what you are doing. This is going to be what? North. This is going to be south. This will be west. This will be east. Take note of that. And don't forget your equator is around there. Your equator is around there. Don't forget that. But I don't need that for now. Let me see what the question says. The question says 36 degree north and latitude 138 degree east. 138 degree east. And also move on to the next one, to another aircraft of what? Latitude 36 degrees south, and longitude, very important. That's all. That is all. It means what we are working towards is this. That is what we are working towards. Now, it means I'll be talking about north and south. That is the distance we are working on. Now, because we are talking about a different location, which this one is different from the one I was explaining earlier. This is north, this is south. It means my theta will be equals to what? 36 plus 36, which is going to be 72 degree. 72 degree. Now, since I have that, I can now say that what? My distance will be of north and south will be equals to 72 divided by 360 multiplied by 22 all over 7 multiplied by 6,400. Because I've explained that earlier, with the help of my calculator, I'll be having the distance of them will be equals to, normally I can cut and calculator apply. It's good to apply calculator at this point, multiply the one up and multiply the one out and divide them together. With what I've done before, I have it as 845.17. Now, it means approximately equals to, it will be approximately equals to 8450 kilometer. It means 8,050 kilometer. Now, that is my distance. The question 2, if the speed of the aircraft is 800 kilometer per hour, calculate the time taken. Now, before we talk about timetable, you should understand what is called speed. My speed will be equals to what? Distance all over time. Now, I'm talking about time now. I want to make my time the subject. It means my time will be equals to distance all over speed. Now, which implies, I've explained that now, we have video on speed and velocity. We have video on changing of serial formula. I just changed the subject from speed to time. That is what I just did there. Now, it means my distance is 850 divided by what? My time, my speed is 800. Now, which I will be having equals to 10.05 kilometer. Now, approximately equals to 10 kilometer. 10 hour rather. Sorry, hour. Now, approximately equals to 10 hours. That is all what I need to do. That is all. Everything is solved. That is all about that. Don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.